Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I got another crazy current events video for you guys, and this one is just really outrageous, and it's just really stupid, and I'll show you exactly what I mean right here on my screen. But we did a video yesterday covering the YouTuber MVG, who he had gotten an email from a PS5 scalping group where they were trying to get him to put ads on his video that would promote their website selling PS5s for outrageous prices. He obviously did not respond to it, and he showed just how stupid those people are. And the point that I was making yesterday is that these scalpers, they're getting really desperate because Sony is making more PlayStations, and now that they're available in stores, more people are going to stores, more people are waiting outside stores, and because of that, less and less people are going to be buying up these consoles online. And so the scalpers that are trying to get, $1,000, $1,500, they're going to have much less and less people that are going to buy that. And eventually the prices are just going to all go down. The scalpers are going to start fighting each other over prices, and they're going to lose the majority of their money. And now what these scumbags have done is they have resorted to one of the worst scams that I've ever seen. And this is all over eBay right now. And eBay responded, but they're doing barely anything to actually stop this. So last night I saw a huge number of these listings, and then today, huge number of these listings are still up. eBay hasn't really done anything about it. So I'll show you guys exactly what they're doing, and we'll also read off eBay's statement on this. So what are people doing exactly? People are advertising empty PS5 boxes. Not even a console in there, just an empty box. That's it, an empty box. And they're charging hundreds of dollars for this. For an empty box. Not even joking. Let me show you guys this right now here. So let's look at this. Box only, no PS5 inside box. PS5 console, disc version, great for pranks. $100. Who's going to pay $100 for a PS5 box, and who would even prank somebody with that? Oh, pretending to give them a PS5 and then give them a box. This guy's a scumbag. Let's go down here. $49.99, $6 shipping, box only, no PS5 inside box, PS5 console digi version. Now, these have box only in the beginning of it. But a lot of other ones, they don't have box until the end of it. Like, take a look at this right here. PlayStation 5 disc version, box only, no console included. Notice how this is not in the front. This is in the front, PlayStation 5 disc version. And you already got one guy who bid on this. And the shipping is also $56.95. Box only, no console. The box here is the front. You had one guy who already bid on this. I guarantee you that person didn't bid on it for the box. Look at this one. This one's the most outrageous here. Sony PlayStation 5 disc version. Box only, no console. Look at this scumbag. Look at this guy. So this guy has the nerve to get these. I don't know if this was a picture that he took on his own or if this was a picture he had on Google. Probably a picture he took on his own because he has several pictures here. But look at this. The first picture that he has the nerve to put this in front of a Christmas tree to basically make people think that they're going to be buying this for somebody for the holidays. Has two controllers on here, the box. Then the second picture he has, which shows it's empty right here. There's a reason that this picture is first and these pictures are second and third. Let's see the description on this. Sony PlayStation 5 disc version, box only console, includes two PS5 controller boxes, no controllers. Will ship priority ASAP. Please read listing information thoroughly to know what you will be receiving. This will be a PS5 disc edition, box only, and two PS5 controller boxes only as indicated. This does not include a physical PS5 console or PS5 controllers. One half of money will be going to a selected charity. Seriously, and I don't know whether this guy is telling the truth here or not, but one half is going to be going to a selected charity. The nerve of people on this. If somebody is going to do something like this, they are going to list a PlayStation 5 like this, deceive people into buying an empty PlayStation 5 box and two controllers, and then say that half of the money is going to be going to charity. I don't believe this person. Let's take a look at the buy it now. Let's see, buy it now. Box only. Okay, this is a scalper one here. This one, okay, so this is the PlayStation 5s. But they're still charging outrageous prices for this. And like I said, don't buy from these scumbags. Let them waste their money. longer they have this, they're going to end up losing their money. PS5 controller, box only, $25. Outrageous. Box only, no console, $300. Let's look at auction. I'm scared to look at auctions right now. Got that one with the Christmas tree there. Sony PlayStation 5 disc version, box only, no console. That's the one we looked at earlier. Sony PlayStation 5 disc version, box only, no console, ship ASAP. $765. Oh my god. Oh my god, let's look at these bids. Okay, we have one guy here, second guy, third guy, fourth guy, fifth guy. Oh man. And I wouldn't be surprised if one of these was the seller that was our friend of the seller was using a different account in order to bid on it, but just to drive up the price. I guarantee you not even one person bid on this for the PlayStation 5 box. It's disgusting. And even if you just type in PS5, I guarantee you will come across this. Just simply typing in PS5. Let's see. Look, you type in PS5 and you get it right here. Just simply typing in PS5, not PS5 box. Sony PlayStation 5 disc version, box only, no console. How does eBay allow something like this to happen? Seriously. How can you allow something like this to happen, eBay? You're allowing people to sell boxes now? And this, you know, I'm not defending scalping in any way. Scalping is a scummy, it's stupid thing that anyone would do. Absolute scummy tactic. But this is even worse than scalping. Because you're paying $765 for a box. For a box. Who's paying that? Disgusting. So we got a statement right here from eBay, and this is on Forbes. We condemn these opportunistic sellers who are attempting to mislead other users, eBay said in a statement via Eurogamer. We are in the process of removing all listings for photos of PS5s from our marketplace, and will be taking appropriate action against the sellers. Now what they're talking about here is there's people who are selling empty boxes, but then there's people who are just selling photos of PlayStation 5s. And yes, there are people that actually are selling photos of PlayStation 5s. It'll be the exact same thing where you will see PlayStation 5, $500 or whatever, and then at the end it'll say photo only. And the reason that they put photo only or box only at the end is so that when somebody wants their money back, basically they will say, no, you didn't read the fine print. The fine print says here box only. It says photo only. These people are running a scam here. Their argument is that they're not running a scam because they're advertising what they're selling. But it's advertised in an extremely deceitful way. When you show pictures of the PlayStation 5 box and you see, you know, auctions going for hundreds of dollars, and the first thing is PlayStation 5, and then at the very end it says empty box, that's clearly meant to deceive people. Nobody is bidding hundreds of dollars on a box. Why would anyone want an empty box? It just makes no sense. It's clearly a scam. And the thing about this is that just because it's in the title does not necessarily mean that it will protect them. In the text, I should say. Because I actually saw something similar to this on Judge Judy a few years ago, which I'll play the video here in a moment. But what pisses me off about eBay's statement here is that eBay is just talking about the photos. They're talking about people who are selling photos, but they're not talking about the people who are selling boxes, because the people that are selling boxes, probably in their eyes, are selling something physical. And I've said on so many videos that eBay could end this madness. They could end this scalping madness. It wouldn't end all of it, but it would end a vast majority of it if they simply did not allow people to sell PlayStation 5s for outrageous prices. If they only allowed people to sell PlayStation 5s for the MSRP, that's the regular value in the store, then this stuff would not be happening. But unfortunately, eBay's not going to step in and do anything, and this is where I've lost a lot of respect for eBay. So let's actually watch that Judge Judy video, and it's actually a video from many years ago, but it's actually a pretty relevant. Okay, so this is the Judge Judy video, and this is a very similar situation in which this family had bought 2 phones, and they spent like over $400 on photos, and the scammer was saying that they had paid for photos, and that was in the description. Let's see how Judge Judy handled this.
Karen Ann Davenport and her daughter Shannon are suing Kelly Filkins for scamming them on eBay. The plaintiffs claim they paid Kelly for 2 cell phones, and in return, she sent them 2 pictures of cell phones.
All rise.
Mrs. Davenport, what did you purchase at this auction?
We purchased 2 i580 cell phones.
For how much?
One was 201.50 and one was 255.56.
You sent her money.
Correct.
And what did you get in return?
I got the envelope and I got these 2 sheets of paper. And her husband told me that I paid for what I got. Thank you for the shopping spree. I asked him for my money back, and he said, no, I've already spent the money on merchandise I wanted to get. And he laughed and told me to take him to court, so I hung up the phone, and I have not talked to them since.
Where's your husband?
He's at home with our children. He couldn't come
Why couldn't he come?
because we couldn't find a babysitter, so he had to
Why
stay
didn't
home.
you stay home?
Because I would rather come than him. The eBay auction is in my name.
Oh, good. So you are responsible for this.
Yes.
Explain it.
It states
Here
very
it
clearly
comes.
in the auction that this is for a photo only. I sent her.
Listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. I want you to listen. Listen to me carefully. She sent you
$467.75.
$467, and you sent her 2 photographs of the cell phones, and you say that that's what she paid for, 2 photographs of the cell phones. Are we understanding each other?
Yes.
You're an idiot and a scammer. And if you came here to defend that position, to me, you're going to be unsuccessful because you are a thief. You
He had
are a
nothing
thief.
to do with the auction.
Listen to me. You're a thief because your husband said to her, thank you for the shopping
My
spree.
husband never said that to her.
Absolutely did.
No, he did not.
Absolutely did. Because I believe that if you are married to this man, and the 2 of you not only unfortunately married to each other, 2 scammers, but created children together, that's unfortunate for the children. You're a thief. Outrageous. You are outrageous, madam. Why don't you get a job? Look at me.
Exactly.
You're an outrageous person. And your husband is an outrageous person. What I don't understand is somebody with the unenviable position of being in your position right there today, why you would risk humiliating yourself in front of 10 million people is something that is totally
That's my question
beyond
too.
me.
Why did
You
she
are an
show up on the
outrageous
show?
person. Now
Because
I
she
wanna
seems
know
very
what you
arrogant and
posted
sure of
on the
herself.
website after you harassed her for your money back.
I never said.
Don't speak until I speak to you.
She got what she paid
Don't
for.
speak until I speak to you. How many children do you have, Miss Filkins?
3,
How old are they?
5, 3, and 2.
You have an active case with Child Protective Services?
No.
You might.
For what? I didn't harm my children. I didn't put my children
Let me
in
tell
any
you
danger.
something. Let me tell you something. Bringing this kind of activity into your home.
What
and
kind
risking,
of activity?
and
She
risk-
can't read. It's
Listen.
not my fault she can't read.
No, listen to me, madam.
So you hear the typical scammer argument that, oh, it's in the fine print, that you didn't read. The reason the listing is obviously deceitful. When they have the front of it, you know, they have pictures, like in this case, they have the pictures of the phones, $400 for the 2 phones, and then at the end it says photos only for them.
I read your ad.
It's clearly a scam.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm older, smarter. If you live to be 120, you're not going to be as smart as I am in one finger. 4.90 ounces. This does not weigh 4.90 ounces. That's what you sent to her. When I said to you that if you live until you're 150, you're not going to be as smart as I am in one finger. I want you to trust me on this because I, being in your position, would never humiliate myself in front of 10 million people. Never.
Well, there was 8 other people at this auction she scammed.
She doesn't like to work. She likes to make babies. She likes to make babies. She thinks that that's.
There was
you have to
other
be- she
people
thinks
that-
that you have to be smart
There was
to
other
make
people that
babies.
read the auction and
Don't speak to
understood
me
it.
until
It's
I
not my
speak
fault
to
she
you.
can't read.
Don't speak to me until I speak to you. You have to find something else to do with your time constructively, other than make children who are going to grow up with no moral compass like their mother. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $5,000. That's all. Thank you.
So the scammer there got owned, and I correct me if I'm wrong, but I think on Judge Judy's program, I don't think that the defendant, which in this, I don't think that the defendant has anything to, I don't think they have to pay even if they lose. So, I think that Judge Judy is the one that ends up paying the plaintiffs, which was in this case the family. I believe she's the one that pays them the $5,000. But the scammer, she literally made a fool of herself. She's just showing up on national television, and she seems so sure of herself, so arrogant. Oh, it's in the fine print. but you saw there it got absolutely destroyed by Judge Judy. Judge Judy also looked at the weight, and that wasn't the weight. So just because it's in the fine print at the end doesn't necessarily mean that it's always going to protect them. So scammers have this in their mind that if it's in the fine print that they're always going to be that it's always going to be 100% protection. But hopefully eBay gets on this and gets rid of these listings and does something about this. But so far eBay has only commented on the photos. They haven't done anything about the boxes. But let me know what you guys think of this whole situation down below. If you guys enjoyed my video, drop a like. And if you're new to my channel, you might comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.